Okay, let's get into it. We're not just talking about any comic book today. Not even close.
No, absolutely not.
We are talking about what is, I mean, it's basically the Mount Everest of the medium. Even if you haven't read it, you've definitely seen that Straw Hat. We're diving into One Piece.
Everest is a really good way to put it. Just to give you a sense of the scale here, as of August 2022, One Piece had over 516 million copies in circulation
Now,
worldwide. That makes it the best-selling manga series of all time.
it's staggering.
Uh,
It actually holds a Guinness World Record for most copies published for the same comic book series by a single author. So our mission today is pretty clear. Give an overview of this massive epic, and then try to figure out why it's held the world's attention for, since 1997.
yeah, that's the plan. And we should probably start with the basics, the romance dawn. The premise is, it's actually deceptively simple.
Right.
You've got this kid, Monkey D. Luffy. He eats something called a devil fruit, the gum-gum fruit, and his body becomes like rubber.
And I love the catch. He can stretch and bounce and all that, but the trade-off for the power is that he sinks like a stone. He can never, ever swim again.
Which is, let's say, a catastrophic problem for a pirate.
Exactly.
Because his one goal in life is to find the One Piece. It's this legendary treasure left by the Pirate King, Goldie Roger. And to do that, he has to sail the most dangerous ocean in the world.
But he's not doing it alone. The crew he assembles, the Straw Hat Pirates.
They're so iconic.
Totally. You've got Zoro the swordsman, Nami the navigator, and my personal favorite, Chopper, who is a literal reindeer doctor.
It's such a motley crew, but it fits the world perfectly. I mean, the Blue Planet setting is just so diverse.
Yeah.
You have giants, fishmen, minks.
And this kind of authoritarian world government and navy looming over everything. So it's not just a fun pirate adventure. There's this constant tension.
For sure. And this journey has been going on for a long time. It's serialized, broken up into sagas, and as of 2022, the author, Eiichiro Oda, announced we are finally in the final saga.
Which brings us to our second point. Why? Why does One Piece hook people so hard for more than 2 decades?
For me, a lot of it comes down to the sheer depth of the world building. Critics always point this out. The setting never, ever feels repetitive.
Yeah, they go from islands floating in the clouds.
Right, sky islands to these underwater paradises like Fishman Island, and now they're on like a futuristic city called Egghead.
And the level of detail is just insane. I read that Oda is almost obsessive about his art. Unlike a lot of artists, he draws all the living things himself.
What do you mean by living things?
Like the clouds, the ocean waves, even the faces in a crowd. He doesn't leave that to his assistants.
That's incredible. And that dedication, you feel it in the characters, too. There's this one detail about Luffy that I think explains so much of his appeal.
Oh, the no internal monologue thing.
Yes, he has zero internal monologue. Usually we're inside the hero's head, right? Time. But with Luffy, if he thinks it, he just says it. There's no filter, no deception. There's even a linguistic detail where he uses the hiragana or for I instead of the kanji.
So it's more than just a word choice. It sort of symbolizes his pure spirit.
Precisely. It implies pure action and intent. He is who he is, always.
And I think that sincerity really helps balance the tone. You have these huge, high-stakes battles, but the series almost never feels grim. Oda seems to avoid using death just for shock value.
He does. He's famous for ending arcs with a huge party or a banquet. It's about celebrating friendship, not just winning the fight. But that doesn't mean it lacks weight.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, despite the cartoonish art style, it consistently ranks #1 in polls for manga that makes you cry. It's that blend of humor and really profound drama.
And that's what keeps people coming back. It's a story about freedom, about adventure, and about the journey being just as important as the destination.
Which brings us to the biggest question of all, hanging over this entire series.
The ending, the One Piece itself.
Right. Oda has gone on record and explicitly said the One Piece is a physical reward. It's not some metaphor for the friends we made along the way.
Thank goodness. He's avoiding the cliche, but man, that puts him in a tight spot.
It's immense pressure.
Yeah.
So if the ending has been planned from the start, here's the thought we want to leave you with. What physical object, what actual thing could possibly satisfy a global audience after a 25-year buildup? What is in that treasure box?
That is the multi-million-dollar question, isn't it?
Something to think about. Thanks for listening to this deep dive into the world of One Piece. We'll catch you next time.